Run.
Alright, what's up you guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Finn back with another Diablo Immortal video. Well, as you can see, I'm actually up here in OS March, and the video is going to be about Trial of Hordes. This is going to be a quick build that I will be showing you guys. So as you can see, this is actually a mini game inside Diablo Immortal, in which you have to basically defeat a lot of mobs for you to win. Well, there are a lot of tactics that you can use to win this Trial of Hordes, and I will be showing you guys the clip that I am using, the build that I will be showing you guys later. So let's just go over here at the training dummy. So this build actually will not require you to use your primary attack, which is kind of the thing about Trial of Hordes. For you to be able to defeat a lot of enemies fast, you don't have to use your primary attack. Well, it depends on your playstyle, but for me, this is basically the playstyle that I want. I would like to just run around, activate skills, and let the skills do the work. So when it comes to the build, I am gonna be using well, there are two variations that we can actually change this build, but I'm gonna be showing you this one. So let's go ahead and start with the essences first. So let's start with the helm. Of course, it's Horns of the Hexed, Grizzly Pilgrim. So Siphon Blood is no longer channeled and now moves with you, dealing damage and draining the life of nearby enemies. So that's for Siphon Blood. For the chest, it's a Virgin Curse. So it is Abomination skill, but it's not going to be the transformation one. So it says here it's Anger Incarnate. Abomination no longer consumes anger to transform you. Instead, it empowers you, causing your skills to deal additional damage to nearby enemies, which is kind of nice. And then the shoulder is actually an Abomination skill as well. And as you know, when you are in Trial of Hordes, there are a lot of mobs, so this shoulder is gonna help with the damage as well. So it says, well, the name of the essence is Consent to Ecstasy. So while Abomination is active, defeating an enemy grants you Abomination Might, increasing your damage done by 5.7% up to a maximum of 28.5%, which is always going to be on a 28.5% inside the Trial of Hordes, because there is always a lot of mobs in there. Now for this one, I will be using Reliable Peril. It works even if you are not going to be transforming. So it says your Abomination also conjures an unholy aura around you for the duration of the transformation. But even though you are not transformed here, there is actually an unholy aura around us, which is going to help as well with the damage. So you really need an AoE skill as well for Trial of Hordes. And then the first main hand, this is going to be for Siphon Blood. So when Siphon Blood, it says Broken Corsac, I guess that's how you pronounce it. When Siphon Blood damages the enemy 3 times, it causes them to hemorrhage, dealing 9,000 additional damage. And then for the second main hand, it's Reverend Hunter, Siphon Blood again. It slows enemies' movement speed by 30%, and we are going to absorb their vigor, and it's going to increase our movement speed, which is actually needed as well in Trial of Hordes. And the Siphon Blood, when it's awakened, it's going to increase the damage as well. And then for the first main hand, since we are going to be using Abomination, of course, we are going to be we're going to be using another Abomination essence as well. So Fiendish Memento is going to boost our damage and our movement speed as well every time that the Abomination ends. And then the last one is Grimhound. So Abomination damage, additional damage again. So let me show you guys the Abomination that I'm talking about, the Virgin Curse, which is the chest. So it's actually this one. As you can see, there is an unholy aura around us still. So when we come here, as you can see, we are damaging the dummy, and when it ends, it's gonna give us a boost of movement speed. So the way it works is I only activate all these 3, as you can see, and then run around inside the arena with my sanguinate as well for a bit of invulnerability, and that's basically what the build is all about. The skills is gonna do the work. So there is actually a variation that we can use this, which is the Mephitic Cloud. Where is it? So this one, the Blood Feast. Now the only downside that I can look at in this build with Mephitic Cloud is when you there is actually a casting animation for Mephitic Cloud, which is gonna require you to stop. So as you can see, when we are running around, activate the abomination. When we activate the Mephitic Cloud, is gonna require to stop for a second. There you go. There is a, actually an animation there, as whereas when we are using the horns of the hex for the siphon blood, all you need to do is actually run and activate it, to be honest. So that's actually what we like, and it has a lot of supporting essences as well when it comes to siphon blood. So as you can see there on our main hand and off hand. So for the Paragon, I am actually using Slinger, but it's gonna be this one, Bloodthirst. So using a skill while in combat increases the damage that we deal to monster. And then Fury, using a skill while in combat increases our critical hit chance, and the stacks is gonna be removed when we take damage, but we actually are not taking damage a lot in Trial of Hordes, just to be honest. And then this one, Bloodthirst and Fury, can now stack up to 10 times, and then the last one is a Static Discharge. When Bloodthirst and Fury are removed from taking damage, it's going to discharge some lightning, so that's an additional damage as well. And then Careful Aim, for every meter that we are from the enemy, our damage is going to increase. So for the legendary, it's Lightning Rod, so that dealing damage to an enemy 10 times within 3 seconds cause lightning to strike them. Okay, so that's for the Paragon. For the set items, I'm using where is it? 4 Grace of the Flagellant and 4 Vithis are just for added attack speed and movement speed as well. For the Familiar, I'm currently using the one with Lingering Wounds. As you can see, because it actually helps. We don't really need the one with Savior because we do have a lot of heal when it comes to Siphon Blood. And for the gems, the legendary gems that I'm using, it's the same: Rolling Consequence, Blood Flow, Bottled Hope, Wolf Heart. So this is actually Gloomcast, but since we're not going to be using any primary attack, I actually oxed a Void Spark there. So that's gonna help with the AoE effect when it comes to lightning. And then we are using Colossus Engine, Blood Soaked Shade, and the last one is Spectre Glass. So that's basically it. So I'll go ahead and show you a clip, guys, on how this works inside the arena. So as you know, when it comes to Trial of Hordes, there are a few things that you can do for you to win. The first one is to defeat the enemy. If if you defeat a lot of mobs faster than the enemy, you can win. If you don't take any damage, it's gonna be a tiebreaker. You can also win. Or if you defeat a lot of enemy, it's gonna send out a lot of enemies to the other side. In which, if the enemy on the other side can't take it, or can't take the damage, they are actually gonna die. So that's basically how you can win the Trial of Hearts. It's a pretty fun mini game inside Diablo Immortal. And take a note, guys, as well, that in this build it is really critical that you have awakened bonuses for the cooldown reduction, and also maxed out your skill cooldown reduction here with the set items or runes, and also the beneficial effect duration as well, as to keep it 100% uptime. So that is I believe that is basically all that I can show you guys. So I'll just show you a clip, guys, for the last part of this video, and here you go. Alright, well, as you can see here, guys, it's basically like circle farming. Well, we can actually use this as well in circle farming, but yeah, it's basically like circle farming. You just have to run around, circle around. You don't have to use attack. So just let the abomination hit them. Let the abomination do the work. As you can see. There you go. He's hitting anyone that we are damaging. So that's basically it for the video. So let me know, guys, if you are enjoying Trial of Hordes as well as a Blood Knight. So um, that's basically it for the video. Well, if you have any comments, any suggestions, just leave a comment down below, and please subscribe to the channel. The channel keeps on growing. I'm really happy, and thank you so much, guys. I'll see you all in the sanctuary. Happy gaming.